This is Riese. We're on Xbox Series X, diving into another one of our little adventures playing zombies. So Black Ops, original Black Ops zombies. Kind of talking about the map, going over it, and just having a more fun, casual sort of time in the experience. And I actually was able to find a group of 4 players. I was kind of worried. I had to play on a few different days in order to get a match going, but there are players, and this one's still available in the Classic Zombies tab. Get over here. This guy, get away from my window. Like, did you see that guy over my shoulder there? So traditionally, you know, everybody kind of takes a window. It's considered like a courtesy type thing that you would, you know, have your own space, and then you do the few shots, and then you stab the zombie kind of thing to get the maximum amount of points in the earlier rounds. Oh look, they're like dual-headed. I usually take this side. I don't know why. It just seems to be my spot. One down there, it's usually Death Trap, the alleyway, and then the other side. Another Pack-a-Punch, show you right off the bat what it is. So this is obviously one of the most well-loved zombies maps. I think it's fantastic. I've had some great round 30, round 40. I think round 40 was maybe our max at one time. You know, high round matches in this one because we've got a good strategy where we kind of do the balcony way back there. But yeah, it's usually lucky when that happens. I don't know, I find this one semi-easy to actually do decently impressive on, as long as your team is working together and, like, you know, effectively holding the different spots. But just like atmosphere-wise, it's so perfectly done. And obviously finishing off World at War zombie kind of run, right? It was kind of like a huge change as progression as you saw each of the zombies maps when they tried to experiment to do different things. And it all kind of, you know, led towards this one. I thought that was really cool. And then obviously you gotta like link the teleporters. Yeah, just like a really well done map. It's great. It's super cool, the glow of the mystery box over there. The Gua. Interesting. I don't know if I want to buy that or get going, because I don't really want to deal with the dogs later, and I'd rather get to the mystery box. We usually open up this side here. I don't know if people want to do that right away. Oh, there we go. How did I miss that? That's embarrassing. But yeah, it's just like well fit in fabric de Riese. And you can go down here and there's like a radio.
Stand up.
And you can listen to it. And basically what it does is it kind of tells the story of the experiments. And it's really quite interesting. I mean, I clicked it and I ran away, but I mean, I got a job to follow this window, right?
Further. Keep coming.
Yeah, anyway, something to look forward to if you're going through there. So I'll open the first door. Hopefully everybody knows to kind of come, and then we can get going. Don't ever go in this little spot here. This is like a death trap. There is like a fly thing you can do over there, and all this stuff like flies up into the air. Don't quite specifically remember it though. Come on guys, open the next spot. Don't got any guns.
Gonna need to get some ammo soon.
So, you know, I always thought zombies should have like a directional kind of like ping system. You know, kind of like Apex and stuff have, where you can be like, do this door, you know, stuff like that. Otherwise, it's a lot of like hopping in place, hoping somebody goes and does something. Because otherwise, we're just gonna die here. Like right here, because these guys aren't opening the door. Like he's got 25. Oh, and I missed out on the max ammo too. Come on. Open the door, jeez. And then you can click the vials, that one, and then there's one on the other side. And you're able to turn on the music for this particular map. Now what really got me was the cool lab setup. You gotta remember, this was like super detailed back in the day. We've got Jug over here, the Bettys are always a good buy. but I don't really have the money to grab them right now. I'll get them afterwards. And you come down here and you're able to, you know, play the mystery box, get the power going. It's a really interesting spot because you can actually hold out right here in this particular area for quite a number of rounds, just kind of holding this spot, 2 on each side, shooting them as they come. But I was always like, is there more secrets on this one? I always look for more secrets. You know, just like all the lab stuff was really cool. And then you got these tunnels of death. People always get downed in this little hallway here because you never stop there. Speed Cola. Now we're on the other side of the beginning area. Oh, why would you open this side? You always keep this side closed. You don't open everything up. That's weird. And then over here we've got the factory. That's where Mule Kick was added in. And this one's neat because it's a lower death trap area in the corner there. But also at the top there's a whole spot there too, which is quite different from you know, other zombies maps in terms of their layout. And again, these, like this type of video, it's more of a casual sort of like, hey, talking about memories, talking about moments, talking about like the setup of these, you know, these maps that we're playing on. I'm very happy I got the RPK though. It's a very good gun to have on this, especially in the higher tier rounds, for sure. But yeah, it was cool because we checked out Kino last time, Kino der Toten, and I was like, okay, we can try another one of these. So if you are, you know, enjoying it and all that, be sure to comment. Oh, HK and the RPK? Okay, not really my combo sort of thing, but very good guns to have together. My reason for why it's not a good combo is that it's two heavy long reload weapons, whereas I like to have one heavy, one light. I guess I could have Mule Kick. But like I was saying, you know, just let me know if you do want to see more of this series. I'd love to, you know, investigate more zombies maps, take a look at them and talk about them. And then, you know, liking video and everything like that helps too. But it's mostly just about having some fun, doing a different type of video, and also experiencing the thrills of zombie killing is mostly the big thing. I love classic zombies. It's, you know, this is a lot of fun to me. I definitely do thoroughly enjoy it. So around 5. So we're gonna get over here. Usually use the Bettys, you like lay them out all the way here, and then when the doggos come, they go. Bettys are awesome. This room is always weirdly empty. Like, I don't know why. They could have thrown something else in there. And then we've got some traps. You can see an electric fence there. Kind of helpful. But this is where we make our last stand, is up on the balcony up there. You kind of hold it. One person on the window, well, 2 on the railing, and then 1 on the stairs. And then usually the railing people kind of shoot both ways to kind of block stuff. You got our fast revive there. And then down there, there's like a little radio box. And there's one over there too on the shelf. Kind of cool. And this is the power. Got the severed arm on it. It's always fun. I take it the other people are out about doing stuff. Oh, now we're going to have the dog round. Usually might not 100% be the case. Just curious where these guys are headed specifically. They're not playing to the normal setup that I would be familiar with. Yeah, usually you come here and then the dogs come and you just kill them. Doggos! Oh, here they come. See, this is where you can die pretty quick with the dogs if you're not paying attention. And they can bat you down if you don't keep them at a distance. And when one person falls, you know, it's like a whole chain of death for your team usually. There you go, that's enough for my jug. Gonna go over there and get it. And then usually once I get jug, I kind of chill out and I get my Bettys too, because I don't want to, you know, have to do repeat trips. But yeah, this place is always so cool with, like, you know, the board of info, 115, the hidden stuff, the little writing, and the board of like information there, which I think are like pictures of other map stuff. It's so like low res. I'd really love to see a higher res version of this map someday. Well, like I guess they've done that, but oh, and this is like a factory room, one of the areas that you have to tether, and there's like a little corner spot over there. Not my favorite spot. Usually get trapped and die there, but I'd really love to see this one like specifically sharpened. It'd be really neat to see what their original vision was for stuff. But yeah, this area is a bit of a death trap. I'm surprised they're camping this out. Usually you survive here or try to for a little bit until you can buy Jug and the Betties, right?
You'll die quickly and in large numbers.
And obviously the big issue is the influx of zombies that come here. I never like staying in this spot for long. Because again, it's quite a death trap. Even with experienced good players, it's like not the best location. But I'm gonna grab ×2 and the nuke as well, so that should pop me up enough to get what I need, I'm thinking.
Time to take breather.
Yeah, there we go. I got my Betties. Place one here in case the guy isn't paying attention. Be kind to him. And we'll throw one off the side here.
I have cured your
But yeah, now we can show off this spot here. Double tap. This weird railway where you can see the opening. I also love, like, it's a very constricted map in terms of the different pathing. But at the same time, you know, it's very much somewhere where you can see all of the different locations, if that makes sense. Like, you can very clearly tell, you know, where one part of the map is. Like, I can see all the way there from here, and then I go over here to this window, and I can see all the way over there. So you can see almost the whole map from a lot of different spots, which to me is just quite fascinating. How open it is, but at the same time how constricted it is. So this is the other part of, like, the side here. So you'd go in, and yeah, we'll just open it because I'm showing things off. Because you got to go in here and you got to connect all the different teleporters, and then you can, you know, get the then you can teleport from those spots at like a 750 cost, and you can also open a pack punch. So then you hold X on, like, this is the last of the 3 vials. I talked about the other 2 earlier, and that would start playing music. Beauty of Annihilation, I believe. Yeah, it's Beauty of Annihilation. Beautiful song. It really is such a lovely song. And then the mystery box sometimes is here. And you can look down, you can see the mystery box is moved over there. Meal kick. Kind of a neat spot. And then you can, like... See, what is always weird is you can't, like, jump down. You actually have to buy that spot there. Which I always thought was really restricting. But at the same time, I guess you could get stuck in that room, right? If you didn't. So, yeah. That's what it is. But yeah, usually you, like, protect this area and you just kind of sit here and you camp it up for a while as you get, you know, kills and stuff, right? The Betties are handy, but the Betties also create smoke, right? So that can be a bit of an issue when you know, you can't see things as well. It actually can legitimately cause a problem. Yeah, this is basically just a strategy, just sitting here shooting them, and then eventually you get out there. Usually I cover the window with a ray gun and RPK that's been upgraded, and then a third gun if I'm lucky. Usually the Lil or the HK2, right? Oh, I was reloading there, but whatever. Yeah, but the Betties, real lifesavers, especially against the dogs. They're very helpful. Or the Hellhounds. But yeah, I usually sit up there and I just, like, fire away at them as they come this way while also watching the window, and that's typically the job I have. It depends on, like, your team and how much you trust people. I also take the window because I can exit pretty fast. If need be, whereas the other people on the balcony, you know, they sometimes get stuck there. Is the HK faster to run with or the RPK? I always forget. We're gonna go and show off this area over here. So this is where, like, the dog kennel type areas are, I guess, is kind of what that's supposed to be. Then I open this area. That's what we talked about earlier. And I think there's, like, a radio right there. I think I'm gonna get all the radios. I'm not 100% sure. And then there's the machine that you can set up. And there's the MP40, you know, on the wall, which is a weird spot for it because people rarely come here. Another mystery box. Again, I'm just kind of opening the areas. I'm sure the other teammates will kind of appreciate that. And then you get, like, the doggo spots because they're experimenting with the dogs. There's the whole, you know, kind of chat discussion that goes on in this one in regards to, like, you know, the radios kind of give you intel on that. And then you make like crawlers if you want to have a space between rounds where you can go and do stuff. I don't really find the crawlers are as important in this one, but I mean, there's something to do, right? What a beautiful moon. Yeah, I always loved the skybox on this. I thought it was just gorgeous. Now you can tell it's just like a still image with little particle effects, but the particle effects still look lovely. There's just something enchanting about this map, you know. It's still like, I still go back. We do zombies nights. We always do like a run of Riese. It just always seems to be like, you know, the thing that people like to play is this map. Oh, and there's like the Bowie knife, I think, on the inside here too. I don't know if you can see it from here. Yeah, it's on the wall right there, that little white spot, the Bowie knife. I'm trying to think of what else is really going on in this one. You kind of do the tour, and it's like, yeah, I've got stuff. Because we talked about Pack-a-Punch. I think we've got all the perks sort of covered. Didn't really show down here. Oh, it's a doggo round. Oh, no. But yeah, this room's like a death trap room, and there's like the fire. I don't think there's anything in there. I always thought there was something more here, the help sign. That's really not the case. Did they open up that part? Nope. Okay. I'm going to go back out to the smart area where everybody is so that we don't die. Over here with Buddy Boo. See? It decimates those things, right? Cool fact. Like, they really just absolutely nailed this. I'd love to see them revision the area. I don't know how I'd describe it. Like, not a remake, specifically. Not an exact remake, but, like, reimagine what this map could be. You know, the factory style and everything like that. Because I think that with the tech, we could do something a lot more intricate and cool nowadays. I know they've remastered it, as to say, like, improved the visuals and everything later on, but what I'm saying is, like, it's just a complete reimagining of the area, because they could do some neat stuff with the whole, like, creepy factory type vibe, right? I kind of want to open this door, but I don't want to screw up their plans. So we got everything else opened up. Max ammo. Oh yeah, I gotta use my betties. Because before the round starts, then I get some fresh ones. Pack-a-Punch. It says don't put your hands. That's pretty funny. Oh no, the zombies are coming. Should I just open the door? I just wonder how mad they would be. I wonder if they would care. See, I got the betties back. That's why you do it. You do the betties like right when you get the max ammo, because then you get like 4 betties instead of 2. Just a much better bundle. Dolphin dive! Yeah, that looked pretty cool, right? Should I open this up? Yeah, let's do it. Anyways, this is the final part of the map, basically. Like I said, quick revive right there. Always helpful to get for the team. The expensive but kind of luxurious Bowie knife. It's always a waste of money, but fun to get. There's another one of the boxes. We're talking about the dogs. There's the SGTG-44, another one of the portal things. Oh, somebody disconnected due to transmission error. This is a little spot here. This is a death trap area, but then there's another radio right there. I think that's all the radios. I'm sorry if I'm forgetting something, but you know, it has been a long time. And then you get a cool map seeing where everything is. I can't believe that got disconnected though. That sucks. And then there's the calendar. I was always like, is the calendar like a release date thing? Oh jeez. Zombies are coming. Yeah, this is the window you kind of protect. And then there's like the balcony up there, where you go and you like survive and you kind of hold it off, and there's like, you know, mystery box. But usually you just stand right here on the stairs and you shoot, and then you got one person on the balcony kind of looking out, shooting from here, another shooting from there, and then you got your guy on the window here, which is normally what I do, because then you can cover all 3, right? You hold your window, you shoot out here at them as coming, double tap there in case I didn't mention that. Oh geez, hello there, getting close. And then, yeah, I can also come to the stairs to support if needed, but if the stairs guy gets overwhelmed, I can jump off here and kind of survive. lots of different strategies that you can kind of deploy. But I think that's the gist of the map. You know, I think that's kind of what it is. And then you can open the pack-a-punch there, right? When you get enough, you can get all 3 teleporters linked, the one over there, the one over there, the one in the back, and then you're able to open, the pack-punch will open and you can use it, right? It's a neat setup. It's just a little disappointing the guy disconnected, but I think that about covers our journey anyways. And again, you can do, I think it's called the fly swatter was the thing there that you could do. Can't quite remember the full unlock on that one, but yeah, that was a neat spot. Is there like a mouse on that table? That's weird. I don't know if I noticed that before. And then again, the 2 green things here and the other green one I talked about earlier. Kind of spots that'll, you know, get things going. And you got your different perks. Yeah, it's just kind of a fairly cool zombies map. It was really well done. I think I've covered it in great detail here, just kind of like, you know, showing off the different areas, chatting about what it has to offer, some of the little secrets and things. It's one of the favorites, right? I really did love this map. I have a lot of fun with it. I think, like, thematically, I find Shi No Numa to be my favorite, but I think Kino der Toten is, like, the best zombies map, though. But this one is, like, probably second, I'd say. It's very, very well done and very unique, and it still, to me, holds up quite well as being an interesting map with, you know, a good amount of challenge, a good amount of different things you can do in it. I think it's quite fun, entertaining, and again, a good bit of challenge too as you're munching down the zombies for sure and trying to help each other out. Oh crap, yeah, the grenade was not smart, but that's good because we're kind of wanting to wrap it up at this point, sort of anyways, at least I am. We'll try to revive the guy though as a hero so that we look like we're not trying to die specifically, but we keep kind of surviving on. Oh no! Oh no, what am I gonna do? There's too many zombies.